What's up, guys? It's me, Rivah, back again in my gym attire with another video. Good morning to you all. I saw this video, of course, in the wonderful world of TikTok. Had to bring it to you guys to talk about this. Make sure you guys hit that subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. I'm gonna press play, allow you to hear everything that this woman says, and then I'm gonna give you guys my reaction afterwards.
The most eye-opening thing I ever learned about men was from my college human sexuality class, where the professor told us that men don't actually like women. Not all men. Sure, but hang in. He said that the way that our society socializes boys to, quote, become men is not to tell them how to be men. It's just to teach them how to not be women. Don't cry, be a man. Don't be a pussy, be a man. Don't be weak, be a man. Don't be sensitive, be a man. Don't like those things. Those are girl things. And the tool we use to do that kind of socializing, to steer them away from feminine things, is shame. And you just can't go your whole life being told that the worst thing you could do is be like a woman and expect to actually like women at the end of that. But they are also taught that their sexual attractiveness to women and their ability to get women is a status symbol in front of other men. So they will sexually pursue women, but they don't actually like them as people. This is how patriarchal masculinity socializes men, and why shame, violence, and disgust are so intricately linked. The most eye-opening thing...
Okay, first of all, the fact that this was taught to her in college is a really big deal. It's a really big deal because we already see the effects of, people trying to teach things or imply things or let kids know things without consent from parents. Like, we already know the levels that things are going to. But when we talk about college, right, where people are going to go get their education to further their growth in whatever way that they are desiring to start their career paths, we have still impressionable people who are going based off of the statistics, the numbers, the data, the this, the that is being presented to them, and are now going to live their lives, i.e. this woman, saying and walking around and telling other people based off of what this college professor presented to her, that men do not genuinely like women. Which I feel is absolutely absurd. I know she said the thing about not all men, but it's more than just not all men. Majority of men do have no issue with their counterpart. A lot of the problems that we see rising up right now is actually women having issues with men. Because they ain't this, they ain't that, they don't, meet this, they don't have this, they can't buy me that. It's not the other way around. We have men who are standing firm, who are going through, relationship development, seeing what they can work on to be good enough for their counterpart. And we have women who are in a lot of sections with other women telling them that they don't need to improve on anything because they're the prize, they're amazing. And if men can't see that, who needs men? So with me logically thinking, this actually seems as though women are uninterested in men and don't genuinely like men as people. There's a trend going on also on TikTok where women are saying, if I had the choice to choose my gender, if I had the choice to choose who my counterpart would be, do you really think I would choose men? If men posted stuff like that, there would be an outrage, uproar. How could they do this? How could they say that? I can't believe this. My question would be, what men were studied? Where did this assumption come from? Who were the people that were a part of this study? How old were they? What race were they? Where did they live? What was their background like? I would need all these details. Because when you look around, men like women. And it's kind of like, more times than not, women are complaining that men like too many women. Too much women. Men have too many options. is what most women would complain, but not that they don't genuinely like them as people. This can go so many different ways based off of the context of this conversation, because this can give the impression to a lot of women that, oh, you know, we're not good enough, or, oh, men don't really like us for real. So one thing that happens in your relationship and he starts acting a certain way, oh yeah, because I know how this goes, because men don't really like women for real. No, he don't like you. And even further than not liking you, he doesn't like your attitude. He doesn't like your disrespect. He doesn't like what he has to deal with you. If you change certain qualities, he would love you. He would be the man of your dreams, because he'd be able to give you everything that you're desiring from him. But what women don't understand is that men cannot give you what you're desiring from them if they do not feel fulfilled by you, or if you are not making them happy either. That's why women can get into an argument with a man and then turn around and be like, oh, babe, give me a hug, give me a kiss, I love you. And he's looking at you sideways like, what are you even talking about? You remember how much you disrespected me just now? We can't just move on past that. We have to address that. Because I don't care how sexy you think you are when you walk past me, all I see is disgust when I look at you based off of how you treated me. Based off of the things that you've said to me. When are people going to start talking about, maybe based off of these, you know, all these studies and stuff like that, maybe there's a bigger plot to separate the sexes. Maybe there's a bigger situation at play to separate the sexes. If we can convince you that you don't need him, and we can convince you that you're better than him, and we can convince you that he don't really like y'all for real. They don't really desire you. They're only using you as status symbols. They don't really care about you as an individual. They're not really interested or intrigued by you. We can fill you with even more disgust to be that you don't want to be with them. And then you will also continuously perpetuate the same thing that we've been saying over and over to get both sides, you know, separated. Because we know the blessings, right? We know how prosperous children can be if they're growing up in solid households with two parents who actually love each other and actually confide in each other and are showing that balance to their children. We know the possibilities. So as long as we can keep keeping you guys at distance or at bay from each other, then we might have the best bet. Possibly. This is absurd. This is absurd. Not only do men, there's obviously going to be a small few that don't, but we can't say that all men don't really like women for real. Because men crave that. Men crave the feminine energy. That's why they are on these places and having these conversations about women right now. Because they don't have feminine energy around them. They're around women and feel like they're amongst men. And they want to feel the energy of women. That's why they want women to be in their actual natural roles. There's a balance. It's like putting a battery in a remote. You have to put one way. You have to put one the other way. That's why even in relationships that are even same-sex couples, there is one who's in the dominant role and one who's in the submissive role. So if there's two of the like that are the same, that are in two different roles, imagine if there's two different sexes trying to compete in the same role, or trying to fit in the same role. Men like that balance. They love your feminine nurturing energy. Men love when women are in their true nature because of what it provides, not only to them, but to their household, to their space, to their thought process. They can think clear when you're not stressing him out, when you're not arguing with him, when you're not disrespecting him, when you're not challenging his manhood or trying to emasculate him. They thrive. Just like a woman who's under the regime of a man, a good man, it's very clear. It's very evident because you see her glow. You see her glow up. She looks like she's been polished off. They're necessary. Spreading more information that men don't really like women for real. What is this going to do? Who is this going to assist? How is this going to help? Let me know what you guys think about this in the comment section down below. I want to hear your thoughts, your feelings, your opinions. Make sure you guys hit that subscribe button, give this video a thumbs up, and I will see you guys in the next video, okay? I'm passionate about this stuff, guys. I'm not gonna lie, I really am, because there's so much vital information that you would think people are very privy to that they are not. And when they go on spaces and they see people getting millions of views, because this video got millions of views, and the comments under it, and what it's doing to people and what it's doing to relationships, it's a really big problem. But anyways, I'll see you guys in the next video. I love you guys from my heart, and let me know what you guys think about this in the comment section. Peace.